Guys, so this is part 3 of Harry Potter's Hogwarts Legacy on the PlayStation 5. Shout out to Warner Brothers. Amazing game so far. Thank you to Sony also. Great graphics. Oh, look at that. So you can eat an apple just off the top. I like that. Okay. See how alive this game really is, guys. Can I go to these doors? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Play the little music player. Sick. So what I'm really digging in this game is, you know, everything is just so alive. Look how many things you can press and interact with. Everybody's talking and doing their own thing. So far, the story just seems incredible.
Some introductions are in order.
I like the interaction of the game. You know, it's gonna have you go introduce yourself to the fellow brothers and sisters, I guess.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
I wish I was a little bit
Big castle for
taller.
a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
No one of the first years, I think, don't have any pets of my own. Unfortunately, my mother doesn't think too highly of them. I think magic beasts are incredible.
I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious.
Mum.
Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Great sense of humor.
Nice
I like
meeting
that.
you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
So the main reason I bought this game is it's an open world game. That's what the games I play are.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Well, so the homie said to me to not say anything and just keep the story to myself and him for right now. And since I'm loyal, I'll stick to that.
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Igualmente.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
I'm dreading taking my transfiguration out.
That's good, isn't it?
Oh, look at that owl. That is so sick.
She's awfully
That is
regal,
awesome.
isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed, 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so inadequate.
Nah,
Of
but I'm a
course,
beast and I'm gonna get it.
presumably, as a hard-working
I'm gonna be top of my
Hufflepuff,
class.
you'll prove yourself in no
Dean's
time.
list.
I'm hardworking too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet?
Okay.
Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside.
She seemed pretty cool. I mean, if you ask me, I think I would go with the first
Good
one.
morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this
Simone.
day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
There's the big book. Nice.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor. What do you mean it will keep track of what
Bandit, get up here.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay, so follow
This way.
Professor Weasley.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also
Stop.
train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Bandit. Bandit, get up here now.
Simply cast Revelio.
Get up here. Damn it, dog. Come on, get up here.
Revelio.
Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creation, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes like pickled draggable clump plums are like an acquired taste. Okay, cool. Wizarding level, XP earned from challenges increase your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Okay. Okay, so I got that. Okay. Okay.
Clever, isn't it?
So from buying the deluxe edition from this, did I get anything in particular? Those glasses look alright on me. Yeah. What about the hat? No, negative. I can dig that. Okay, so let's go to the quests. And again, this is the first day. Alright, well.
Open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
What does this mean? Roll it? Oh, sick.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You've discovered flue flames, fast travel point. Okay, cool. I like that. Okay, so far so good. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, including the House Common and Raised Rules. Okay, let's go to the Great Hall. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so how do we do this, guys? Okay, there's that.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Huh. Whoops.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Gracias.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
My suspicions is that there's more to the story than search for the belongings and expected extended trip up to the castle. Okay,
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
okay. I can dig that. Let's talk to the brother real
It's
quick.
good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know
Exactly, you
where
said
this
to.
path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so you can track available quests from the map. Okay, so open the map. Represent main quest. Completing main quests will further the story, unlocking new features and grant XP. Okay. Man, I truly hope this is like a 35, 40 hour game, possibly longer, and it's not a short story. Okay, see, there's some levels that are locked to a certain specification, like you have to be a certain level or have a certain type of spell granted to unlock that level. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's just pick one.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For
Okay.
now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright. So I like the fact that you can run. So there, that's open. Okay, so let's look outside, guys. Okay. Cool.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Okay, that's sick.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright, so you gotta Run away from the red. Okay.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent.
Oh. Okay, so it's gonna be like that. The will.
Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
I assigned it, I thought. Oh, okay. Whoops, my bad.
Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Bye-bye.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
come on, boy.
I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
Bye-bye.
You may begin.
Oh, sick. A little battle right here. Battle for the finest.
This should be
This can't be the first duel.
I do enjoy life duels. If only all of my students were this again. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move. Use the basic cast.
Knocked him off the thing right there, bruh.
not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Right on, guys. That's pretty cool.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling
Gotta bend them, you know?
or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
Gracias.
Pleasure chatting with you.
Sebastian.
I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Heck
Till
yeah.
next time.
Well,
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
well, right there, guys. That's going to be the end of part 3 walkthrough. Thanks for watching. Please check out part 4 coming right up. Please press the like and subscribe button also. If you guys feel free to leave some comments. It's much appreciated. Thank you.